tops of the white meditation tent in the distance. The guard at the gate told us that Sachi was just coming back from the morning meditation. When we rounded the bend, we saw the master and his party coming towards us. He was majestic and radiant. Majestic and radiant, and radiant, and radiant, and radiant.
Another special time with him occurred when he blessed the food, still sitting in a truck beside the langar, waiting in great vats, enough for 800 people. He would stand right there, just behind the containers, close his eyes, fold his hands, and for long, long moments he stood thus. Was he putting physical and spiritual healing into that food? He is so much greater than any of us can grasp, and what he does is greater than any of us can understand. But I do know that it was intense and powerful, and I do know that whatever it was for us.
ਇੱਥੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਜਾਣਾ ਇੱਧਰ ਇੱਧਰ ਜਾਣਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਆਓ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਵੇਲਣ ਦੇ ਕਰ ਦਬੈਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਨਵਾਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਕੱਢਣ ਨੂੰ ਭਾਈ
बहुत अच्छा है हिंदुस्तानी कम किया
किचन है बड़ी उधर लंगर बड़ा लंगर के इंचार्ज यही हैं जी दोनों
अच्छा
हाँ अच्छा अब देख के थोड़े अपने उन्हें प्रसाद बनाने वास्ते सारा फूड वास्ते
सतगुरु तिना मिलाया संजोग जेड़ा बिछड़िया मेरा पिया संजोग जेड़ा बिछड़िया
लड्डू दोगे खाए
बाबा जी आए और लड्डू इधर यहाँ आ गए यार तो हो गया
अच्छी करना भी संगत भी देखी करनी साबुन है
गोल्ड में नंबर पे कर है गोल्ड नंबर पे करना अच्छा उन्होंने करता उन्होंने
हाँ भाई अपने गुरुदेव सावन कृपाल का धन्यवाद करते हैं जिन्होंने बड़ी भारी रहमत करके अपनी याद विच बैठने का मौका दिता है।
I thank our Gurudev, Savan and Kripal, who have given us this opportunity to sit in their remembrance, showering great grace upon us.
जिस दा गुरु तो कोई फायदा होया होवे, कोई प्यार प्राप्त होया होवे, ओदा हिरदा शुकराने प्यार नाल शरदा नाल भरपूर होना चाहिए। ਉਹਨੂੰ हर जगह अपने गुरु का मान नाल नाम लेना चाहिए। गुरु के नाम नूं गुरु ग्रंथ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਛਪਾਉਣਾ पाप कहा गया है। ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਾਨ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਇਮ ਰੱਖਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਛਪਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਦੱਸਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ।
The heart of the one who has been benefited by the master or who has received the love of the master should be full with the gratitude towards the master. His heart should be full with the love for the master. It is not a good thing to hide the name of one's master. In Guru Granth Sahib, it is written that to hide the name of one's master is the great sin. One should always be full of gratitude. He should always go on singing the glory of his master, because it is not considered to be a good thing if we hide the name of our master. Usually people, in order to maintain their name and fame in the world, they hide the name of their master. They do not talk about their master, which is not a good thing.
So, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਵੇਲਾ ਹੈ। ਆਪ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਹਟਾ ਕੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜੋ। ਅਭਿਆਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਬੋਝਾ ਸਮਝ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਅਭਿਆਸ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੋ।
So it is the ambrosial hour. All of you withdraw your attention, your thoughts from outside and connect yourself within. Do your meditation lovingly. Never understand it as a burden. So all of you please close your eyes and start doing the simran.
So, dear ones, this is the tradition of the path of love. Increase the time and your efforts in meditation. Resolve all the disputes you may have with your friends, relatives, satsangis, etc. lovingly. Abstain from criticism. Do the simran while doing seva. Dear ones, saints have risen above the mind and intellect, and whatever they say is full of their experience. Their words are full of their grace and carry the radiance of their meditation. Their words may be simple, but since they come out of a pure within, it touches our soul.
ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਸਤਸੰਗ 'ਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਦਿਲ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਭੋਲੀਆਂ ਆਤਮਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਬੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੇ ਭਜਨ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਹੈ। ਗਰੁੱਪ ਲੀਡਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਭਜਨ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹੈ।
I am very glad to come to the children's satsang every day. They are very innocent souls and I love the bhajans they sing with love. And I am grateful to all the dear ones who are making them sing the bhajans.
What did you do for me first, Terry? Sort of start from the very beginning and tell me what this is all about, what is happening here.
This is a special retreat given by the Living Master for all of his disciples, his children, to gather, to be together with him. That's the first purpose, to be with the Master and to renew our fellowship with him, our communion with him.
Who is the Master? Where is he from?
The Master is from, his physical body is from the Thar Desert in India, Rajasthan, land of the kings it means, Rajasthan. And he's a simple farmer by occupation. And he's a living saint. Sanchi, this is the local TV station, CKRD, from Red Deer. They wanted to see you.
ਰੇਡੀਓ ਤੋਂ ਟੀਵੀ CKRD ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟੀਵੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਰੇਡੀਓ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਟਾਈਗਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਇਹ 5 ਮਿੰਟ ਲਈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਮਨਸਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਨਸਾ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝੇ ਕਿ ਅਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਟੀਵੀ ਅੱਗੇ ਖੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਖੜਾ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋਇਆ ਆਏ ਆ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਨ ਮੇਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਕਰ। Master says that I don't stand before TV. Nobody has interviewed me for TV. It is all right for them to come and see me and talk to me. So I would prefer if you don't use TV, but if you have some questions you may ask. You may have his darshan that you will see him, and at the same time if you have any question. But so far as TV is concerned, he says I have not gone any time before TV and I prefer not to. I welcome you. You may sit down, and I welcome you over here with me.
Could we do that? Could we talk to him through you, but
Yes, it's
take
okay.
a picture of you though instead of him?
No, not me. Only his picture. No, not I'm nobody. I'm his servant. I'm his servant.
Okay.
So I'm nobody. You see, Terry's picture you can take because he's from there. If you want to, that's okay. Because Terry is in charge of this department of public relations, so his picture is fine.
Okay. Can we record just audio instead of recording pictures? Can we just
audio you may
record the
record.
interview?
हाँ interview yes record. बाबा जी आगे मानते ने कि चलो ਅਸੀਂ TV ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਿਸ ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੁਕਮ ਹੈ ਪਰ ਕੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਕੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੇਡੀਓ ਤੇ ਕਰ ਲਈਏ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਹੋਣੀਆਂ 2-4 ਮਿੰਟ ਨੇ ਲਾਉਣੇ ਕੋਈ ਦੋ ਸਵਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੁੱਛਣੇ ਹੋਣ। ਮਨਸਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਤ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਬਤਾਤੀ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਕਰ ਲੈਣ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ। ਅੱਛਾ Master said that whatever you feel like you will do it. And like audio, they can ask questions.
You can interview the Master if you
Ask
like,
a
as long
few
as it's not a video
questions.
interview.
No political
Okay.
question, just spiritual question, religious question, if you feel like.
Right,
That's all.
like some of the
For
questions.
about 3-4 minutes.
Okay.
And yes, please.
Well, some of the questions you asked Barb and I, they're appropriate right to the Master.
Yeah.
Let's get a shot of these flowers or something.
Yes, please. You go ahead with the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put that, Mike? The first question really is, what is this week all about? What is meant to happen here this week?
ਉਹ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਹਫਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ
ਇਹਦਾ ਕੀ ਮੈਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹਦਾ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਕਸਦ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਦੇ
ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਨਾ ਔਰ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਨਾ
to know oneself and to know God. This is the purpose of this. So that first we know ourselves, and then knowing our soul, ourself, then there's a potential of knowing God only then. And this is why He has come out of hell.
ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਹ ਤਦ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਦਾ ਸੁਧਾਰ ਕਰਕੇ
This we can do only if we purify ourselves, if we improve ourselves in our daily life.
ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਇੱਕ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਦਾ ਸਾਧਨ ਔਰ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਹੈ
There's only one God, and to know Him, there's only one path, one way to know Him.
How do you, when you have 1,000 people in front of you, how do you go about teaching that?
ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੱਗੇ 1000 ਬੰਦਾ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਸ ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ
ਇਹ ਦੀਕਸ਼ਾ ਦੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ
This all instruction is given at the time of initiation, what's called baptism commonly in the religious tradition.
ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟੀਕਲ ਕਰਾਇਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ
After that, we give a practical demonstration to them on their own. They experience and they know what has happened is within themselves.
ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਅਭਿਆਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੁਹਾਰਤ ਪੈਦਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ
When we repeat a thing, then we begin to know about things more closely.
What draws people to this? Why are there so many people who are wanting to be involved in this?
ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਲਿਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਇੰਨੇ ਲੋਕ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਕਿਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਏ
ਆਤਮਾ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ
It is our soul which pulls us.
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆਤਮਾ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਅੰਸ਼
Our soul is of the same essence of God. And
ਜਿੱਥੇ
then
ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਣ ਨੂੰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਚਰਚਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਤਮਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ
there is potential of meeting God, the soul is naturally drawn to it.
That's fine. Thank you.
बहुत ज़्यादा प्रदर्शन की
ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਰਾਜਨੀਤੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਂ
I apologize. I'm not in any kind of politics. This is why you see. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
ਔਰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਭਾਵਨਾ ਦੀ ਕਦਰ ਕਰਦਾ
I appreciate your feelings and love in the situation. You may have the sort from it. Bless. Yes. You go. Yes.
Thank you.
Please tell.
ਧੰਨਵਾਦ
Thank you.
Shukriya. Shukriya, Satri.
But our top story this evening, a retreat in Rimby. For the past few days, hundreds of people have converged on the tiny town of Rimby, waiting to meet a special guest. As Terry Nelson reports, those whose cars dot the field around the town have gathered to meet a man some consider to be a living saint.
All right. All right.
It sounds much like a 60s revival. It looks much like a 60s revival. But this is much, much more. The makeshift parking lot is packed. People from all over Canada and the United States have driven here. People from Italy, South Africa, and Mexico have flown here, and all for the same reason.
To be with the Master and to renew our fellowship with Him.
It's not a religion. In fact, followers don't even refer to it as a movement. It's considered to be a path to spiritual improvement through meditation and the teachings of Saint Ajaib Singh Ji. More than 1,000 followers have gathered on the farm near Rimby, all waiting to hear Sant Ji speak and, if possible, meet with him privately. Sant Ji won't appear on camera himself, but he did explain his philosophies through an interpreter.
To know oneself and to know God. This is the purpose of this, so that first we know ourselves, and then knowing our soul, ourself, then there's the potential of knowing God only then. And this is why he has come out for help.
The Sant Mat teachings have been around for centuries. This group of seekers is definitely not the first. But a first for Central Alberta it is. A kitchen in preparation for a 1,000-person meal, hillsides scattered with sleeping tents, and daily meditation is not the usual Rimbey scenery. But for those on retreat, the usual is not why they came.
When I was 30, I found him. I learned of him, and I read writings of him and of his teacher, and I knew that that was for me.
These 5 days for me are like a real vacation, because I am able to go to a place and do the real work that I like to do, which is my meditations, in a setting that's surrounded by dear brothers and sisters who are also doing the same thing.
This path teaches that if you want to grow spiritually, you have to learn about it while you're living in the body. And it teaches that whatever you learn here, you take with you.
Sanji, 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 jubilosos te esperamos.
Dataji gitegiyo puritamave gitegiyo Dataji gitegiyo puritamave अपनी बाग सजा के आप टूए बूटे लाके निसी चढ़ जना सानू मानिया Dataji gitegiyo puritamave gitegiyo pata je honda nalahi jande kanu
white, so shining, his white turban, his white beard, his beautiful folded hands, and he so gracious, so graceful, his coming a wonder-filled gift.
Beloved, where have you gone? O gardener, after decorating this garden with your own hands and planting these saplings, you should not have left us. O protector, had we known you would take so much time, we would have gone with you. Why would we endure so much pain? Now the ship of the world is wavering. Who can take it across to the other shore, except you, the giver of happiness?
And he said that he appreciated the thanks, and that this time on this tour, that the Sangha as a whole had been more receptive than ever before, and had given more love and had been able to receive more love than ever before, and that he appreciated this very much, and it made him very happy.
Hearing the plea of Ajaib, come and remove the pain of the suffering ones. O owner of the Sangat, make us have the beautiful darshan. I have never seen the Master so powerful and so majestic, so much in the spirit and power of Kripal as on this tour.